Hi guys, how is everyone today? Here's an update what's going on with Hawaii. Here's a current view of the East Rift Zone. This image was taken at 5:14 a.m. Hawaii time. Volcanic activity at Halemaumau crater is still ongoing, with lava erupting on the northwest side. Lava there at the lake is 751 feet deep, and the lava there at the top has solidified. Here is the most recent image of that crater. You can see it glowing here. That, I believe, is where the lava is coming out on the side of the crater. And this was taken at 5:11 a.m. Another image of the same crater at 5:21 a.m. In the past week, there's been 177 earthquakes there on the Big Island of Hawaii. The largest, which happened yesterday, was a magnitude 4.2, which 231 people reportedly felt, and it had an intensity level of 4. In about 0.3 seconds, it was felt across the entire island and all the way to Maui. An intensity level of 4 means that during the day, it would be felt indoors by many, outdoors felt only by a few. At night, some people would have been awoken. Dishes, windows, doors disturbed. Walls would have made creaking sounds. Sensation like a heavy truck striking the side of the building. Standing automobiles would be noticeably rocking where they were parked. The average peak of movement would have been between 1 and 2 seconds. So more than likely it was stronger. EMSC said it was a magnitude 4.3. And this one here, let's see, where is it? Said it shook for about 10 seconds, and they were 60 kilometers. So that would be about 37 miles from where this earthquake occurred. And this person reported that it was about 11:41 a.m. Now that was yesterday. Another report laughs that they were still standing, getting used to the earthquakes. Yeah, 177 in the last week is a lot. On the 19th, there was a magnitude 3.2. Let's see, the next one was a 3.2 on the 21st. Also on the 21st, a 3.0. A 3.6 on the 23rd, and then a 3.4 also on the 23rd. That would have been yesterday. The most recent earthquake was a magnitude 2.1. That was near Pahala, Hawaii, and there's been so many earthquakes in that location since 2015. USGS has asked the public help in putting in temporary seismometers to try and figure out what's going on, to be more certain, because very little research has been done. Many scientists will agree with me that there is a vent of magma coming up deep from within the mantle of the earth, the lithosphere, and the magma is trying to go all the way up here to Mauna Loa. Hard to believe, but they have only been monitoring the earthquakes there on the Big Island of Hawaii for about 50 years. That's it. I am older than the monitoring of earthquakes that they've been doing there in Hawaii. Yeah, that's sad to say. Here is the spectrogram for that magnitude 2.1 earthquake. This earthquake monitor here on the left is the monitor from Mauna Loa. Here's the rift zone, the South Rift Zone. Here's the crater, and this here is the location of that monitor. On the stream view, right here is that 2.1. This here in the middle is the Mauna Loa monitor. This one right here is called HV-Wood, W-O-O-D. That is near the location of Pahala. Right up there is the wood monitor. Not far from where that 4.3 earthquake occurred. and I'll zoom into its location. So here's Wood, that's Pahala. There's that 4.3 earthquake right here. I'll highlight it for you. This bottom monitor, KUPD, is near the East Rift Zone. USGS said it was a magnitude 4.2. I want to continue on from this 2.1. We got harmonic tremors here going on. I'll show you the signature wave. And I want to show you something else too. Harmonic tremors can have a power range of all the way up, an amplitude of 10. And that was this signature right here. See how it goes from, way down, 1 hertz, well, a little bit more than 1 hertz, all the way up to 10. Now that was the harmonic tremors from Mauna Loa Summit. Maximum intensity at Woods at Pahala. Let me go back here. That too was also 10 hertz. I'm off the line. There you go. And at the East Rift Zone, it came in at, let's see here, 9.54, 6.87. I don't know if you can see that at the bottom. Alright, here's that magnitude 4.2 or 4.3 earthquake. This is Mauna Loa. The middle monitor is at Pahala. And then we got the East Rift Zone over here on the right. I believe that Mauna Loa will probably very soon be having an eruption. We have harmonic tremors going on. Here it shows a frequency of 1.154. I don't know if you can see it there at the very bottom of this image. Let me try and click on it now. See, when I move it, it moves. Okay, here at Pahala, we have a frequency of 1.97 all the way up to 10. Mauna Loa also shows the same frequency. These are harmonic tremors. East Rift Zone, I'm going to show you something that's really interesting there. Had a frequency of 1.34, and it too is all the way up to 10. Let me move this over, and I want to show you something. Now you know that there is ongoing eruptions over here at the East Rift Zone. Let me pull it over, see if I can find it. And always remember, I talked about gases. This is the gases coming up. And there's been other amateur seismologists who have told you that these monitors do not pick up the sound of the gases, and that is not true. This here is an article from the National Geographic. It says here that some volcanoes emit sounds as a result of magma bubbles vibrating as they push up through the cracks of the earth. This is from an article about Redoubt Volcano there in Alaska, how volcanoes scream before an eruption and why it is picking up this sound of the gases escaping the bubbles as it comes up. Yes, these monitors do pick up that sound. An article on PNSN about harmonic tremors, and the amplitude can be as high as 10. But most are between peaks, let me move this over, of 1 to 4. These are very shallow, low-frequency earthquakes occurring in rapid succession. Tremors at volcanoes is a common precursor to eruptions and often occur during an eruption, called an eruption tremor. They can also happen after an eruption. Because the tremor, the source, is located within the earth, it will be recorded by several or all of the stations in a geologic subgroup. This is partly dependent on the signal amplitude and depth. And another page about how they do pick up the sound of the gases. The burst of a gas slug at the surface vent may be a reasonable model for the generation mechanism of the volcanic tremor and the occurrence of impulse infrasonic signals. And I wish I could make this bigger for you, but there's an example right there. So let me go back to this because there was a signal that I saw here. See, those are gas. That's gas. Oops, excuse me. Let me see if I can find it. Alright, there it is. This is the signature that you get. There's the gas before an eruption. Now we know that this eruption is occurring over there at Mauna crater. So let's go to Mauna Loa. Let's see what we had going on there at the same time. Gases. Pahala here in the center. Let me pull it over for you. See that? That dipping? Do you see way down here at the bottom for Mauna Loa, Pahala, and the East Rift Zone, the harmonic tremors that are going on? Now here at Mauna Loa, we got 2.87 hertz right along there at the bottom, all the way up to a little more than 10.3 hertz. Let me bring this over. Oop, I'm off the line. Here on the East Rift we have let me bring it down. Let's see here. 1.34 hertz, and up here all the way up to 22.52. Over here at Pahala we got 1.535 hertz, and then all the way up to, let's see here, let me go to this one here, 10 hertz. Harmonic tremors, which indicates either a coming eruption or an ongoing eruption. Alright, this is the 3.6 that they had there near the East Rift Zone. EMSC said it was a magnitude 3.9. There it is on EMSC. No one said they reportedly felt this earthquake. USGS said it had an intensity level of 3. According to USGS, a level 3 would be felt quite noticeably if you were indoors, especially on upper floors of buildings. But many people would not have recognized it was an earthquake. Standing automobiles may rock slightly, vibration like a truck passing down the road. The next earthquake marked in red, remember, when it's marked in red, that's a signal for the computer. It's sent to the geologist saying, hey, wake up you guys, we had an earthquake. Now this second one here was a magnitude 3.9. Again, the monitor on the left, that is Mauna Loa. In the middle is Pahala. And let me move this over so you can see what was going on prior. Let me pull it over a little bit. See that little swooping little dip of the gases? See the magma, the harmonic tremors at the bottom? And then the one on the right, that would be the East Rift Zone. And look at that, down there at the bottom. Let me bring this over. See that? And we got 1.53 all the way up to 10 for the East Rift. Over here for Pahala, we got 1.34 all the way up to 10 hertz. And then, let's see, try and get it on there. Okay, 0.72 up to 10 hertz. we'll look at the signature there, and there, and there. Oh, let me bring it over for you. This one's off the line. Okay, there we go. It was closer, looks like, to the East Rift Zone because of the P wave, which is right there, the first wave of the earthquake. And then we got Pahala. It's got a longer P wave, see that? And then even a longer P wave at Mauna Loa. The next earthquake is at magnitude 4.2, and I already talked about the harmonic tremors that are going on there. And then I'll jump to this one, which was at 3:56 Universal Time. This was a magnitude 1.9. Here we got, over here on the left, Mauna Loa. In the center, Pahala. And then the East Rift Zone on the right. This is why I am saying that Mauna Loa will probably be erupting fairly soon. We got our hertz here, 1.51 up to slightly above 10. So using Google Earth, where's the location of that 1.9? Yep, right up there by the crater of Mauna Loa. Let me bring it back out. There's the 1.9, and this is Mauna Loa. I haven't marked any of the recent smaller earthquakes. And this one too. Well, that one was this year, on the 20th of this month. I marked that one out because it was a 2.5 or greater, which was I didn't go that far back. This was on the 20th, and I only have the last 24 hours that I grabbed. Alright, we'll go back to the spectrogram. Alright, this earthquake here was a 1.7. They said it was Pahala. It's got a larger signature at the East Rift Zone. This one here in the center, that's Pahala. And this one here is Mauna Loa. Alright, so if I look at the time when the earthquake came in at Pahala, it shows me 4:39 and 41 seconds. Where here at the East Rift, it shows 4:39 and 35 seconds. It actually came in sooner at the East Rift than at Pahala. I think they have the location of that earthquake completely wrong. Alright, so we got two 2.1s. This is Mauna Loa. This one right here is Pahala. And this is the East Rift Zone. Pahala is showing a lot of harmonic tremors. Yeah, see, we got a frequency of 134 all the way up to 10. Here we got 0.72, and it barely shows here. 0.58 at Mauna Loa. A lot of gases coming up. Yeah, look at that. If you notice here too, and you can see here, the magma is coming up in the direction of Pahala, going all the way up to Mauna Loa. See the difference between the charts? I know it's really technical. See how we got the stronger signature there at Mauna Loa? Let's go to Pahala. And then we'll go to the East Rift. But those of you in Hawaii that live there in that area of Pahala, USGS would like to put some portable Raspberry Shake monitors in your homes to help do the research about the magma that's coming up through Pahala, the earthquake swarm that's happening there, and get more documentation, more research to show that it is in fact going up from Pahala to Mauna Loa. Yeah, only 50 years of earthquake research monitoring, the monitors themselves, have been there in Hawaii. And here's a more recent image. It's currently 6:44 a.m. there in Hawaii. Give everyone a shout out to you guys there. I know this is a long video, but I wanted to show more details that I normally don't show about what's going on there with the earthquakes in Hawaii. Yeah, you can see the steaming here along the one vents, and these plants are slowly growing back from the eruption that occurred 2018. Any thoughts or comments or questions, please put it down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Please stay safe. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm also on Twitter, and if you wish to support my work, I'm on Patreon. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you.